never make it this far. They hated, they never believe me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah.
This episode of Noonish is brought to you by Ethos MetaFest. Come EMF with us August 12th and 13th. What's going down, good people out here in the world? Thank you for joining us today for another awesome episode of your favorite sports and tech show. My favorite sports and tech show. Unk's favorite sports and tech show. Jones' favorite sports and tech show. You know what I'm saying?
And we hope it's your favorite sports and tech show.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all joining us, man, for Noonish Sports and Tech, man. We got a very cool episode coming at you this week, man. Got a lot to talk about. But first, before we get into that, let me make these proper introductions. First, I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, man, coming at you. Yeah, excited about this show. Got some things to talk about. We had a bye week last week here in Dallas, so, you know, I'm kind of hyped because I ain't got nothing bad to say. But also joining us, man, we got, y'all know who it is, my Unc, Mr. Ronald Bow-Wow. What's going down, huh?
Oh, nothing much. We're just glad to be back on Noonish.
Yeah.
You know, last week, we was over at the Cigar Lounge, Astute Gentleman.
Yeah.
That's a great place to be, but ain't no place like home.
There's no place like home.
We just like North on the Wizard of Oz.
There's no place like home.
There's no place like home. Guess what we did? We clicked our heels and came right back home.
Right on back home.
Came right back home.
Right on back with another Noonish time, man. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I guess we should go on and get into these topics.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
We got some big things going on around here, man. Texas Rangers are headed to the World Series, man. What a freaking series that was with the Astros. Did you check that Game 7 out?
I checked some of it out. I was switching back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Hey, that Monday Night Football. It's a good game.
Monday Night Football. I was over there getting Brock Purdy, yeah. I was over there getting him a C-. Now, I did watch some of the Rangers game.
Yeah.
You know, and I predicted that the Rangers was going to the World Series.
Yeah.
And Friday night, I was in over in your neck of the woods in Midlothian.
Straight up?
Yeah, I was over at a restaurant. You know, I wasn't even thinking about the game was on.
Yeah.
And, you know, if it's not a white tablecloth restaurant anymore, they got TVs on.
Everywhere.
So everything is almost a sports bar.
Which restaurant was it?
Vera Cruz.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a nice little Vera Cruz.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you know, so we was sitting in there, and I'm sitting at a table next to 4 baseball fans. I mean, real baseball.
Yeah.
All they were wrenching their hands, and they was down like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that was an up
man.
and down game. Oh, and they went to the next table. They was like, say, man, I done been through this with the Rangers before.
Yeah.
They're going to go back. I said, man, I sit there and I listen to them talk because I wasn't with them. I listened to them talk about 45 minutes an hour or so.
Yeah, a lot of people was down on it.
Yeah, so I told the dude, I said, man, calm down.
Yeah.
He said, man, calm down. I seen this with the Rangers before. I said, no, you haven't.
Exactly.
I said, have you seen them win 5 straight road games before? No. I said, have you seen them lose all their home games before? No. I said, so they won the first 2 games of Houston. Houston came here and won 3. I said, so we're going to go back to Houston and win these 2.
And win a couple of them.
And then we're going to the World Series.
Yeah.
He said, man, how do you know? I said, oh, just take my word for it because I'm a sports guru.
Yeah. I mean, and that's a fact. That's exactly what happened.
I know Tuesday morning when he woke up, he's like, that guy knew what he was talking about. And I really didn't.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep the faith.
Yeah,
either
man.
you believe or you don't.
Exactly, man.
Either you believe or you don't.
You can't be a wishy-washy fan, man.
Absolutely.
You may as well not root for him if you're going to just count him out at any point in time. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, we've won every road game that we faced. 5 of our first 6 games were on the road, and then we came and won a game to sweep Baltimore. Had 6 straight road wins, 6-0 at that point, and then it was 5-0 at that point, and then we won in Houston 2 games, right? The first 2 games of the series, and Houston came here and won all 3 at our place, which was crazy. You know, because we absolutely should have won that game 5. It was in our hands. We just kind of gave it away, and then they just went back to Houston and handled business. Man, I knew. Once we won that game 6, it was a wrap.
Yeah, Houston was shaking in their boots.
Yeah,
they had to
it was a wrap. There's too much pressure on the home team at that point to pull out a game 7, and they hadn't won a game at home this whole series. So, luckily, Corey Seager came out hot, getting back on track, hit a home run, got things started, and then Adolis Garcia, man, that dude there, man. Oh,
did
my
he flip
God.
the bat this time when he hit home?
Absolutely.
But he didn't get hit this time though, right?
Hey, Actually, no, he didn't get hit, but his teammate got hit.
Oh, yeah.
His teammate got hit in the ribs.
He hit 2 homers the last game.
Yeah, he should have had 3.
Oh, okay.
Right? Or almost had, not should have, he almost had 3. His first at bat, he hit it off the top of the wall. Right? And he watched it and ended up getting a single because he didn't get him out the box. You know what I mean? But he did the right thing and stole that base the next pitch, got on second base, put himself in scoring position. Yeah. Right before he started, I was like, he needs to steal second right now so he don't look like a fool.
Yeah, so he can make up for that.
For watching. Yeah,
flossed too soon.
Because, he hit the top of the wall. It can't get no closer to going out than what he did. But as soon as I saw that at bat and him hit that wall, I was like, he about to have a big game. You know, and then he ended up hitting 2 more home runs in that game. And, you know, the pitcher for the Astros messed around and hit our guy in the ribs. I'm talking right here. That had to hurt, right?
Yeah, that had to hurt. I saw that.
And then Aroldis Chapman. They must have forgot. They must have forgot we got the hardest throwing dude in the league on our squad. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So Aroldis Chapman, I don't know if you saw this, in the 8th inning, he comes out, you know, gets an out, second guy up to bat. I forget his name. Poor guy. Dude, Aroldis Chapman set the major league record with 105.7 miles an hour on a pitch.
And he beamed it.
Right? Had him in a 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The guy was, you know, locked in, trying to protect the plate. Hit him right on the inside of his back knee. 104 miles an hour.
Oh.
Hey, I bet they don't do that again. Nah. I bet they don't throw. Hey, Adolis, go on and pimp as many home runs as you want to, because we got somebody throwing that fire, dog. And if they want to hit you, they basically sacrificing one of their players. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And the best way to stop Garcia from flipping that bat,
don't let him hit.
Don't serve up the home run.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't flip the bat on a single or double. He just flipping on home run.
We talked about it, man.
So,
it's like, bro,
so if you don't want him to flip the bat, all I can tell you is you better hold him to a single or double.
Yeah, we still people, you know, I'm going through my Facebook page and I'm seeing these, the Rangers have no class. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Adolis and the way he hits a home run and admires his work. Like, if I'm a hitter, bro, I'm going to admire my work. You know, especially if I'm in the league and I'm hitting bombs on these guys that are supposed to be the best in the world throwing this rock. Yeah, I'm going to watch.
Well, they've been doing that forever.
Yeah.
Because didn't Babe Ruth point before he even hit the ball? Before he even swung, he like, I'm knocking it over there. I mean, so, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
all I can say is, don't cry about it, be about it.
Cut the mess out. Don't give up a bomb. How about that?
Yeah.
Pitchers and hitters will never get along about this subject. Don't give up a home run. You ain't got to worry about me pimping it. But other than that, I'm pimping the mess out this bad boy.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all I can say. Stop me.
Yeah, stop me if you can. You know what I'm saying? Stop me if you can.
If you can't, be mad at yourself.
Yeah.
Not at me.
Yeah. So, Adolis, congratulations. You deserve that MVP award.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, Corey Seager got back on track, because that was one of his worst series. He hit under 300 for the series, and he ain't hit under 300 in a long time for any span of time. So, you know, I'm glad he got back on track. And, man, looking forward to this World Series, man. And in the second part of that, they will be facing the Arizona Diamondbacks, man. Nobody saw that coming.
No.
Nobody.
I just knew Philly. In my heart, I wanted Philly. But, I mean, no, I'm not a super baseball guy.
Yeah.
But it's just for some reason I wanted Philly over the Diamondbacks.
I wanted Philly because Bryce Harper's on Philly. That's my favorite player, like probably my favorite player in the league. I've realized at this point in time, in this game, in today's game, Bryce Harper is probably my favorite ball player in the league. So, you know, he didn't have the best game. He didn't hit the ball bad, but, you know, we call them atom balls. When you hit a shot right at somebody, it's an atom ball. You hit it right at them. You can't do nothing about that. You know what I mean?
No, you can't
but
do that.
Arizona, man, it's like they're destined. I don't know what it is, but I did not want to
lose to the Rangers. That's what they're destined.
Yeah, hopefully. I didn't want to face those boys, man. They swept us. We had a 3-game series against them during the season, and they swept us. You know, that was during our downtime.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
That's regular season. It's okay.
And it's, you know, it's a different ball club, right? We're our pitching is healthy. Montgomery is dealing right now. I don't know if he was on the team at that point in time. He's our starter. He actually came into Game 7 and carried us, because Scherzer came out after, I believe, 2.2 innings. I think he got 2 outs, and then they pulled him in the 3rd inning. And then Montgomery came in, pitched for 2.1 innings, And then Spores came in, dealt for a couple innings, and then Chapman and Leclerc came and finished that whole thing out. But our pitching is healthy, man. I don't know if Chapman was on the team at that point in time either when we played Arizona last time. But what I do know about Arizona is they are young and dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the scariest team.
Yeah, they don't have
face.
a long memory. They like,
man.
we just balling. We don't care about what happened.
They just playing.
They just playing.
The moment ain't too big. They got the rest of their careers ahead of them, and they like, man, like, shoot, we did it this year. We'll be back or something. The next few years.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
their mentality is completely different than a vet that's been in the game for a while and cherishing this moment in the World Series. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a very good World Series, man. I don't know how the ratings are going to look with the Rangers and the Diamondbacks in the World Series, but I'll be watching. I'll be watching.
And, Bruce Bochy, man, he the man.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll with Bruce Bochy if I don't do nothing else.
Yeah.
Even if it's not the Rangers, I'm gonna roll with Bruce Bochy.
Yeah, and these two playing styles are vastly different, right? The Texas Rangers have not attempted a bunt all season. Not one. They don't bunt. They're gonna hit this baseball. And on the flip side of that, the Arizona Diamondbacks, they play baseball. They bunt guys over, sacrifice bunt. They hit and run. They play the game. They play all the phases and elements of the game. So it's gonna be a fun series to watch.
And they make you play the game.
Absolutely.
You gotta make some good, clean double plays.
Yeah.
Or else they're gonna get you.
Yeah.
So they force you to go play fundamentally sound baseball.
Yep.
Because they do all the fundamental stuff.
Exactly. They had Philly trying to attempt bunts, and Philly ain't no bunting team. So, I guess, hopefully our boys can come out swinging that rock so we don't have to worry about situational baseball and moving guys over and all the small ball things. But, our guys do steal bags. I think Arizona stole 8 bags in the series against the Phillies. So, they had four bags. They stole 4 bases in the last game in Game 7.
Yeah.
So, it's a fun. That's the style of baseball I love because it's pressure. You're putting pressure on people all the time.
Yeah, because they got to play every phase of the game.
Yeah, they got to make the plays. They got to fill bunts. They got to stay home on steals, on hit and runs. Like they put pressure on people, and I love that. That's what I love about baseball. Like that's strategic ball, not just depending on that 3-run bomb, but. Anyway, man, congratulations to the D-backs. D-backs Rangers going to be a hell of a World Series. Looking forward to it, man. But we're going to keep this party moving. Next up on the season for the Cowboys, we got the L.A. Rams.
Well, the L.A. Rams is not a... they won the Super Bowl. Since they did that, they haven't did a lot.
Well, yeah, but they're only 1 year, 2 years removed from that Super Bowl win.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they still got Matthew Stafford though. So
yeah, they do. But they've got Cooper Kupp back, like you said.
Yeah, they got Cooper Kupp.
They got this Pico Nakua, this guy that has come out of nowhere and he had another 100-yard receiving game this week.
Yeah,
right with Cooper Kupp out there.
Yeah, with Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
so, the whole two. Key to the game is pressure on the quarterback.
Yep.
If we can get pressure on the quarterback, we can win. If we can't, we won't.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
And also keeping Aaron Donald and them boys off our quarterback.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that also.
That part too.
Yeah, that part too. Yeah, we got to play better defense than they do.
Yeah. So do you think we'll come out victorious in this game?
We got a very good chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a very good chance.
The Rams are strong, man. They are a strong team. They're winning again. They seem like I don't know what happened to them last year yet.
But they got the same record.
I believe so. I can double check that. But I do believe they're 4-2, much like our Cowboys, man. But it's going to be a much tougher game.
The Cowboys' schedule didn't look that hard at the beginning of the season.
Oh yeah.
But Seattle is playing good. A lot of teams on their schedule is playing fairly decent ball right now.
Yeah.
So. The Cowboys just got to stay strong, shut up, and play.
Yeah, play ball, man.
Play ball because we got the talent. We can pretty much play. If we come out and play our A game, we can pretty much play with anybody.
Ooh, the Rams are 3-4.
Yeah.
I thought they had a better record than that.
No, I thought they was. I wasn't sure. I thought they were 3-3 or something like that. Yeah.
So Rams are 3-4 right now. So
well, they playing. You got a lot of 3 and 4 teams.
Yeah.
You got a lot of 3 and 4 teams. Once you know, you got your 2 5-1 teams, about 3 4 and 2 teams. Everybody else is either
in
3 and 3 or 3 and 4.
Yeah, yeah.
And, and it's what the NFL been wanting.
Yeah, for sure.
Parity.
Yeah, yeah.
Parity.
So man, I just hope that our defense comes out and dominates and helps Dak out because. I don't.
In our offense, they gotta help Dak out too, because this is what over the weekend I watched Miami and Philadelphia. Right?
Yep.
And all of the things that they say, he hold the ball too long, and all of that. Those things are for traditional quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Because what I saw with Tua and Jalen Hurts, I saw 2 quarterbacks that both of them hold the ball too long.
Oh yeah, and they make plays with their legs
because they're athletic. But this is the thing: if they hold the ball too long and they get away, now you got a 40, 50-yard play.
Yep, no doubt.
So it's a trade-off. And when they say that they holding the ball too long, you're talking about traditional quarterbacks.
3-step, 5-step, getting rid of it.
And you don't have that many traditional quarterbacks anymore.
No, that's a completely different position now than what it was.
And then I watched San Francisco and Minnesota Monday. Kirk Cousins is a traditional quarterback.
Yes, he is.
And I said last week that he would lead the league. He was tied for number 1 with touchdown, and he was number 2 in yards.
Yeah.
He's still number 2 in yards, but he's number 1 in touchdowns now. So, and Kirk Cousins got a bad rap. Yeah. But this is the thing that I keep seeing Kirk Cousins do.
Win.
I keep seeing his team win 10, 11 games.
Yep.
And I keep seeing his teams go to the playoffs.
Yeah, man.
But they say Kirk Cousins can't do this. He can't hold the ball a long time like Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott. No, he can't do that.
No doubt.
But when you talk about dropping back, reading the field, hitting the open man, against San Francisco, he did a pretty good job.
Absolutely.
And he looked, I'm not just saying this, but he looked like the better quarterback the other night.
I mean, I told you I'd take him over Dak.
And this is the thing, too. I keep saying that these guys are no longer no better than their teammates, and Prudy didn't look no better than his teammates the other night.
Well, I mean,
he threw an interception right at the end of the game. He sealed the deal for the other team.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt.
He started off hot, though. He started off good, He was playing well.
Yeah, he started off good, but the biggest problem with Prudy right now, they lost 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
He don't have his best receiver. He hadn't had Deebo Samuels in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And that's another feather in my cap to keep saying that you ain't no better than your teammates.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean,
he looked a little different, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked good, but he didn't look near nothing like he did for the 15 games
for sure.
winning streak.
For sure. I mean, he's lost 2 in a row now. Yeah. So how's he going? We're going to see how he bounce back, and see what that looks like. But as
He'll
far
probably
as
bounce back when his teammates come back. He'll look a lot better.
It's a good chance, especially when you get that tackle back. Trent Williams.
Trent Williams. He played the other day, but I don't think he's 100%.
Yeah.
But they were getting quite a bit of pressure on Prudy.
Yeah.
He threw 2 interceptions. I think he got sacked twice. So, it's all about defense. More defense has won Super Bowls than good quarterbacks.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt about that. Defense wins games. We've been saying that for a long time.
And
so,
Dallas, like I was talking about keeping the faith on the Rangers. Yeah, we'll get the Rams.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so, man. So Dallas, go out, do what you got to do. Defense dominate. Help out your quarterback. Receivers catch the rock. Help out your quarterback.
Yeah, receivers catch the rock. That'll help your quarterback a lot.
It would be great if we could figure out some type of trade and get us another running back in here. So 20 can be a little bit more effective. Towards the end of the game, but. Moving on, rest of the NFL, man. We already talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about some of
that Vikings and them 49ers, and
that was a pretty good game. And I was surprised at Kirk Cousins because you sit up and you hear the rap on these guys. Oh, Kirk Cousins can't do this. What he can't do?
You got to watch.
He can't hold the ball.
Yeah,
a whole 5 seconds like Lamar Jackson and run around.
Yeah,
but for 3 and 5 step drops, Kirk Cousins is a pretty good quarterback.
No doubt. He can put that bad ball on the money, man.
Because his receivers are loving him right longer now.
Absolutely.
He was putting it right in their hands.
And he don't even have Justin Jefferson out there. They beat him without Justin Jefferson, without their number 1.
Exactly.
And they have what's it, Addington or something like that? I can't think of his last name. Number 3, rookie.
Yeah. Oh, man, he balled out.
Man, Justin Jefferson, I believe Randy Moss and him are the only 3 to have 100-yard receiving games as a rookie like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
For the Minnesota Vikings.
For the Vikings, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, he in good company.
Yeah, I mean, that's another talk. I mean, you got 2 guys that can go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Because he looked good Monday.
Yeah, he did.
He looked good against San Francisco.
Hey, he and number 7 were battling.
Yes, sir.
Number 7 took one from him, then he took one from number 7, took it to the house.
Oh yeah,
you know. So that was a fun battle to watch there, man. So it's just a lot of parity in the league right now, but nobody saw Minnesota winning that game. And then Jalen Hurts went out there and led the Eagles to victory. I think more so that defense, man.
Yeah,
the Eagles defense, number 7.
Because
Reddick, Hassan Reddick.
Oh yeah,
that
man.
Boy,
that dude balled out. And Carter,
yeah,
that defensive tackle,
yeah.
Oh man, he was taking those guys, sitting them back right into his lap.
Yeah, man.
I was like, my goodness,
yeah.
So, and to me, I would say Jalen Hurts and Brown, outdueled Tua and Tyreek Hill.
Oh,
because that's all it was. Hurts throwing to Brown, Tua throwing to Hill.
Yep.
That's all it was all night long.
Yeah.
And I'll say Jalen Hurts and Brown outdueled those 2 because they have a little bit better defense.
Yeah.
They have a little bit more defensive help.
Yeah.
But it was all night long. If Tua throwed a couple of passes, that third pass was going to Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
For sure. In the same way, Jalen Hurts, he was throwing to Brown all night. I guarantee you both of them had at least 15 targets.
Yeah, I mean, they they battled all night long. It was 17-17 at one point, and then the Eagles just, poured it on,
Yeah, the Eagles was just a better team.
And one of Miami's touchdowns came from the defense. So, I mean, that goes to show you what the defense for Philly really did to them boys. They only scored 10 points on them.
Oh, yeah.
The
absolutely.
offense, you know. So, yeah, they serious with it, man. And then, I don't know if you got a chance to watch the Ravens dog out the Lions.
Oh my goodness,
38-6. Lamar Jackson, you still sure you don't want Lamar over Dak? Because I mean that man throwing dimes right now all over the field.
Yeah. Well, that was that one game, and I'm gonna tell you the biggest surprise was the Lions.
Yeah.
The Lions
got dogged out.
They got dogged out.
That Ravens defense was serious though.
And this is. Sometimes from week to week in the NFL, we got to be a little careful.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure that Baltimore is that good, and I'm not sure the Lions are that bad.
Well, I think it's a mixture of both. Yeah, man. Like, so I don't know. Baltimore looks really good. Think about this.
A couple of weeks ago when Baltimore got beat, they didn't look nearby that good.
No, when they got beat by Pittsburgh?
Yeah, they didn't look
that shocked
like
everybody.
that. So,
that shocked everybody.
Now is Pittsburgh that good? No.
Yeah, and not at all.
Because they lost the next week after But Pittsburgh got a nice record. And this is what
they mucked it up. They mucked it up.
Yeah.
They made Baltimore play an ugly game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Detroit didn't.
No, Detroit.
Hey.
No.
I'm talking, he was throwing that bad boy to everybody. All his receivers. Aguilar got a touchdown. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Odell Beckham came back and made an appearance this week. That young buck was balling.
And then Lamar ran for one.
Yeah. So, Mark Andrews. I mean, everybody touched the ball on Baltimore.
Yeah, it was just a Baltimore show.
Yeah, they looked unstoppable, man. And then another surprise was once again, Tyrod Taylor went out there and helped the Giants beat the Commanders this week. Nobody saw that coming.
No, nobody saw that coming.
It's got to be some internal issues going on because every enemies out there. They were kind of talking down because he's got a real harsh, old school kind of style of coaching. You know what I'm saying? The way he talks to the players, and the players wasn't receiving it very well. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what's going on, but for them to put up 7 points against the Giants, who is not known for just no crazy defense like that, it's got to be a disconnect over there in Washington. I'm cool with it because we got to play them here coming up.
Yeah, I mean, because it go back and forth. Like I said, one week these teams will look like they world beaters, and then next 2 weeks later, they look like they can't hardly play.
Yeah.
And this is just from the grumpy old man side. Athletes now, they are more gifted physically because of not because of genetics,
technology,
because of training.
Yeah,
because the human body hasn't changed.
Yep.
So, but they don't seem to have the focus and the
want to.
Yeah. I mean, they don't.
That's what happens when you sign that big $25 million signing bonus.
I was trying to stay off of that, but
I'm just
there's so
telling
much money involved now. Till a lot of these guys are playing for the love of money, not the love of the game.
Absolutely. And
I mean, and I'm gonna tell you like this: get all the money you can now.
Yeah,
no Please don't think I'm down talking money.
Yeah, but don't let that money affect your work ethic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Affect your mentality.
You got certain people that's very successful and don't lose that want to.
Yeah.
Just like Jerry Rice had a different kind of drive.
Yeah.
Even Michael Irvin, he was, at the Pro Bowl, Mike and them said, we finna go to the club. Jerry said, I'm finna go run some heels.
Wow. See, that's a different mentality.
Yeah, so that's what I mean,
like that. So you just want to dominate somebody at that point. But yes, that's been going on for a minute though. Once these guys get that money, they
get that big money.
They kind of relax. They take a deep breath, start buying, feeling themselves, and not putting the time into what got them there.
Kind of like D-Law. It's kind of like D-Law. I hate to say that. Man. He did a lot since he got that money.
I'm trying not to call nobody out on these Cowboys, kind of like that.
Yeah. And all of them that got the money, I said I wouldn't give D-Law that money either, not like that. He hadn't proven it. He's not a dominant. I mean, he's not. He got Von Miller type money, but he's not Von Miller type player.
No, man.
That's all I'm saying.
He was. Yeah. He was projected to be that,
for 1 year. For 1 year, he ain't no Khalil Mack that did it 10, 11 times.
Yeah.
Now, those guys like that, man, you got to give them money.
Yep, the guys with the money, they just know that Ray Lewis,
because they know how, because they love the game and the money.
Yeah, they want to dominate somebody. They here to dominate you, and that's it. That's all they care about is dominating you. But yeah, man, we should see what's going on. We'll see what's going on, man, in the season. We getting in the thick of things now. November, December.
Round about game 8, you got to start playing because you got you'll get a halfway point.
Yeah,
you got to. That's when the cream gonna start to rise to the top.
Absolutely, but I ask you one more time: should Tyrod Taylor be the starting quarterback for the New York Giants? I
don't see why not.
I mean, it seems like his teammates rally around him a little bit better.
And it's a big myth in football that you don't lose your job to injury. Man, I done seen people lose so many times to injury. That's how Tom Brady got his job from Drew Bledsoe.
That's how Tyrod Taylor lost his job to Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
His own training staff injured him.
So it just depends on how good the guy play.
Yeah.
And why you gone.
Yeah. And I mean, that's Michael Vick 2.0.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Come out of Virginia Tech, but I want to see Tyrod keep playing. He's fun to watch. He's fun to watch.
He's a lot of fun to watch.
And he's a very good quarterback.
But Damon Jones got that money already.
Yeah, he did.
So
that's who's gonna be in there.
Yeah, so that's
and there is a trade deadline coming. Hey, Tyrod Taylor, you want to be a Cowboy? I think you've shown yourself very well in these few games right here. So we're gonna keep this thing moving. Trade deadline, perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? Perfect timing, man. So if you could have one wish for one player to come to the Dallas Cowboys via trade, who would that be?
I wish we could have Amari Cooper back. I wish we could have Amari Cooper back.
Yeah. Well,
that would help our offense tremendously.
Tremendously. But I think even
now
Derrick Henry would help us even more. Because Tennessee ain't going nowhere. I think it's in the last year's deal. Yeah. It might behoove them to get rid of him.
Yeah, it might. But this is assets. One thing I want to warn any player that comes to the Cowboys that's undrafted.
Yeah.
Jerry not going to love you.
Oh, he ain't going to be loyal to you at all.
Jerry not going to love you like that. As T.O.
Yeah.
As Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
You're not going to be
it's going to be a little different.
Because all the guys, Earl Thomas, not Earl Thomas, what's the safety? Even back in the day when they was coming through, Thomas Everett, all them guys, he bring them in for a year or two. They'll make the Pro Bowl. Jerry didn't draft them. There's only one player, not even Deion Sanders. Jerry ain't in love with Deion like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
The only player,
Charles Haley.
You must have read my mind. Jerry loves him some Charles Haley.
Absolutely.
But other players that Jerry didn't draft, he got a lukewarm relationship. I mean, he loved Deion because Deion is so successful and draws so much attention.
Deion a lot of people bought Deion jerseys.
Yeah. But just for just for loving Dion like he loved
Nah.
Mike? No, he don't do that.
No, but yeah, Charles Haley, he might have been.
Look
he might
at
have loved him
DeMarcus
more, been
Ware.
scared of him.
DeMarcus Ware went to Denver and all that.
Yeah.
Every time you turn around, where's he at now?
Right back in Dallas.
Right next to Jim.
Yep. Right
He
back.
get
right
in the
back
circle. I looked up in the box. There, DeMarcus Ware sitting up there.
Yeah, singing
Jerry's song, Jerry the Wife
singing the national anthem in the preseason opener.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so-
hey, Jerry hooked that up.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if
So
you didn't
Jerry
know.
love the people he draft. If he don't draft you, he not gonna love you.
So tell me this: would you Amari Cooper, Alabama receiver, love him? Cleveland ain't letting him go because him and Deshaun or whoever's a quarterback,
Whoever the
he's doing
quarterback
the
is,
job
he-
up there. But would you trade for Jerry Jeudy? Jerry Jeudy out in Denver, another Alabama receiver, great route runner, good hands.
But who we gonna give up to get him?
I mean,
You got. I mean, we can't afford to let nobody go now. We could just get these guys with no.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
no
but,
doubt. No doubt. I mean,
Now
draft
we could,
picks.
Now we could send Michael Gallup over there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Some draft picks and Michael
send,
Gallup.
Send Michael Gallup and you're probably going to give up a number 2 or something.
Hey,
like that.
Gallup's a good name for Bronco. You know what I'm saying? Gallup and Bronco. You know,
Yeah, because
that makes a lot of sense.
Because Russ done threw a lot of touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
But other than that, Russ has looked horrible.
Oh yeah, he's had a better year this year, but I mean,
Little bit.
The Broncos have looked horrible.
The team overall is kind of bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Sean Payton, he thought he was going to come in there and do a miracle worker. See, this is the thing. All these coaches and players get beside themselves. Sean Payton, this is not New Orleans, and this ain't no knock on Russ, but he ain't no Drew Brees.
Oh, he ain't got it no more.
Yeah, he ain't got. Even when he had it, he wasn't Drew Brees.
That's why I
to
think
me.
Shador's gonna end up in Denver.
Yeah.
Like straight up, right down the street from his pops.
Well, yeah, he got another year though in Colorado.
I mean, he don't have to though, but he's gonna stay another year.
Oh yeah, Dion already told him.
Yeah, but I mean, he might. With Caleb Williams saying what he said, Shador might come out. Caleb Williams straight up said, "I'll make more money as a senior in college at USC with NIL than I'll make as a rookie in the NFL, so I might stay."
And guess what? And guess what about Caleb Williams?
What's that?
He don't make as much as Shador. So what makes you think Shador gonna leave?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, I mean, Shador
is the number 1 NIL guy right now.
Yeah. Well, him and Bronny James. Bronny James is over Shador, but that's a different sport.
Yeah. Well,
But he's the number 1 football guy for sure.
yeah. Well, Bronny James is not trying to be funny, but Shador was all hype, but now his substance to that hype.
Absolutely.
Right now, Bronny's all hype. Ain't no substance
right now.
to that.
Yeah,
there ain't no substance to that.
We'll see come this basketball season
Well,
in
I say
NCAA.
this here. Now, Shador get that watch deal.
Yeah.
he might pass up.
Oh,
Bronny.
Shador got a watch deal. Yeah.
Oh, since he been recently?
Yeah.
Because, they said a couple of weeks ago people were beating.
Yeah.
Still beating.
They wanted him to get theirs too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
okay.
he got a watch. He has one already.
Oh, well, yeah, everybody can't get the bling watch. Everybody can't get a $50,000 watch like Shador. So, Shador, you got to advertise one of these watches for $300-$400.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, come on down, man. You get more sales, dog.
Yeah.
It's a numbers thing. It's a numbers thing. But yeah, man. No, I want to see what's up with this trade deadline, man. Hopefully Jerry Jones already came out here talking crazy.
Jerry said the other day,
they got to come to us.
Yeah, he said we're not seeking any.
Well, I don't, man, Jerry.
Because we don't have anything to offer.
Well, he knows that bottom line. He knows his games are sold out. Like there's really nothing that's going to affect the bottom line that he can do. I don't think Jerry really committed to winning like that. Sad to say.
Well, I've been saying that.
Yeah, I think he's just committed to that bottom line.
Because this is the thing, yeah. Jerry's committed to keeping Dallas the richest franchise in the world.
That's it.
And the most expensive. He's committed to that more than anything, because this is what Jerry can always say to anybody. I got 3.
Yeah, that's it.
I already got 3.
Yeah.
And then he can fake like he trying to get another one. And if he gets some more, but his major thing is to make Dallas Cowboys the richest, most expensive organization in the world.
That's all he cares about.
And he has accomplished that. So Jerry has accomplished his main goal.
Yeah, and it shows, man, because we had a nice run of 8-8s. You know, 13-3, 8-8, 14-2, 8-8, 8-8, like
9-7.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
you know, it was back and forth between 13-3,
Yeah.
8-8, 9-7.
He more concerned about making it a good show. As long as it's a decent enough team to put out a good show where people gonna come and get their hopes up and hope and wish, like that's all Jerry care about, man. He don't care about winning at this point. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Win the Super Bowl, Cowboys, and prove me wrong. But we're going to move this thing on. You know, we got the power rankings this week. Crazy power rankings, man. Like, so San Francisco's lost 2 in a row, and they still number 3. They still number 3 in the power rankings, right? The Dolphins lose to Philly this week, convincingly, and they number 5.
I don't know. The power rankings kind of shaky.
Shaky?
Shaky, like I say. Now, 1 and 2... I have no problem with that at all. I get that.
I get it.
I get that 100%.
Yeah.
But number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, my. I mean,
2 losses in a row. They just lost to Minnesota. You mean to tell me Deebo Samuel got that much power? That much clout?
I mean, he got a lot of clout, but...
Like,
and then they got a couple of other players that's got some nicks and bruises.
Yeah.
I don't even know the linebacker name. What's his name? Williams, number 54?
Yep.
You know, he went out the game too.
No, it's not Williams. It's I think of it in a little bit.
But I know he been balling out every time
He's
I
a
see
dog.
him. He was balling out the other night, but
Yeah.
he had to run off the field and go in the blue tent and come back on the field and run off again.
Yeah.
And he didn't go to the tent this time. He stood on the side. I think he left the game about 3 times.
Wow.
So he got some nicks and bruises.
He ain't been right since the Cowboys game.
Yeah. And then this is the whole thing, like we was talking about that mental toughness.
Yeah.
You know, when San Francisco beat the Cowboys, I'm going to say it like the old people said, I think they start smelling themselves.
Oh, no doubt.
You know, they
no
thought,
doubt.
oh, we beat the Cowboys, we ran through there. See, and that's just not a good mentality.
Yeah.
You got to keep, it's like this, I ran through you, Dallas, who next?
Yeah, exactly.
Who next? I ran through Dallas, man. We the sugar honey ice tea.
Just another game. Yeah. Nah,
They got a little beside themselves, I think, when they played Dallas.
Yeah, they did.
And then they got brought to earth, and then now they stuck here.
Yeah. Now we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, now we're gonna see if
Mr. Purdy.
if y'all can rock and shift back off, you know, if y'all can blast back off to the stratosphere y'all was at with the 15 regular season wins and all that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We'll
I mean,
see.
it's crazy. This week was crazy because, you know, it's weird that Miami's still number 5, but Buffalo lost this week, right?
Yeah.
A game that no one anticipated to New England they lost.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, to New England.
Cowboys had a bye week, so they still sitting at 8. But I mean, who else you gonna put up there in that top 5? Like, who else? The Lions got dominated by the Ravens, so now the Ravens are now number 4 behind San Francisco.
Yeah, I would have the Ravens at number 3 before I would have San Francisco.
I would too.
Yeah, I mean, after you lose 2 in a row, you can't be number 3.
I believe the Ravens only have 1 loss to Pittsburgh this year, right?
I think so. Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I don't understand that whole situation.
They just
got handled,
and then they lost 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah,
they
to Buffalo.
To Buffalo. So how
they number 5?
I have no idea.
Yeah, but I don't know who. I
don't know who you can.
I think that's the dilemma. Who else you gonna put up there in that top 5? You're not gonna put the Cowboys.
No,
right?
You're not gonna put the Cowboys. You're
not gonna put the Bengals because their record don't show right now.
You might could put Jacksonville in there. They done won 4 in a row.
Yeah, you could.
I'm
saying, I don't think
that's better than losing 2.
No doubt.
In a row. They done won 4 in a row. Now they're 4-2.
Yeah,
but they're on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah.
So I would say they should be in there before.
At least in the conversation.
Yeah. I think they should be at least in the top 5.
Yeah.
But you know that's
a bit confusing to me. That's a bit confusing to me right
too.
there. But this is your power rankings. But we're gonna keep this party rolling. Noonish fantasy football. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, we still chasing. We still chasing CY. You know what I'm saying? CY went out there and got another win this week against you, huh?
Yeah, I know, and she dominated me.
Gotcha, huh? 144.5. Yeah,
man, my boys didn't do.
Hey, you got to go in there and make some changes to that lineup sometimes, huh? You know what I'm saying? You depend on the AI, but AI is only as good as the inputs. You know what I'm
AI input his own self.
It's only as good as the human inputs, man.
I might have to go back in. I'm getting a different opinion. AI ain't that smart at all.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you had some guys on the bench that could have helped you, you know? And we got to do something by CY because she pulling off. You know, she 6-1 now, man. Look like I might have to handle her myself next time we play. Make sure it goes down. But CY went out. She won over Unc 144.5 to 95. MC got another win. He's right there on my heels at 4-3 right now. That's AI as well. 115.5 going in. He beat Ray this week. And then I got the win over Jonas. Jonas scared me this week. I thought he was going to end up getting me because my team underperformed once again. And Jonas's team was looking like they're about to do something, man. But squeaked out a victory. And now, as you see, CY 6-1 standing at number 1. I'm 5-2 in second place. Mark's 4-3 in third. Unc's 3-4 in fourth. Ray is 2-5 in fifth place, and Jonas is rounding us out in last place. But his team is much better. I anticipate him getting at least 3 or 4 more wins before the season's out. Yeah. So
they just won't be against me, Jonas. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be against me neither. Hopefully, you get CY next time you play against him, man. Straight
Jonas,
up.
no, I'm just talking.
So yeah, man, back to this NCAA. We're gonna switch it up. NCAA news this week, man. CU didn't play last week. They do have a game against UCLA this week. People still want to watch because they got that 6:30 prime time game on ABC this week versus UCLA, man.
Everybody want to watch.
Yeah, people still want to watch. People still want to watch.
They're gonna watch as long as Deion is at CU.
Yeah,
because this is the thing. You got people watch for different reasons.
Yeah, no doubt.
You got a lot of haters watching to see if you're gonna crash.
Oh, people just want to see him lose.
You know, and I don't understand that at all.
I don't either because he's a positive human being. Only spreads love. And no negativity comes from that man.
And this is the whole thing. Nobody I'm gonna preach this all the way, man. No matter what Deion do as a football coach or player, man, he's winning with his family like nobody else.
Yep. Period.
You know.
Period.
You know,
that's
and
enough.
some of that jealousy comes from that.
Yeah.
Because some of these coaches have sons that has played college football.
Yep.
And some of these coaches have sons that's in high school and they want them to play college.
Yeah.
And if you can do with your children what Deion Sanders has done with his children, I don't know who can say nothing bad about you.
Man, it's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
It's brilliant what he's done.
All of his kids are gonna be set for life when his last 3.
Yeah.
Now the oldest 2 they set for life now.
Oh yeah.
But they already graduated from college.
Yep.
But these last 3,
oh yeah,
they're gonna be millionaires when they graduate from college.
Yes, already are millionaires.
I mean, yeah, they already are.
They already got homes.
They are set for life at age 20 and 21, 22 years old because of who? Your father.
Yes, and he has set a solid foundation in them to where they're not just blowing their money. You know, you hear him talking about investments and investing already. Like they're buying houses instead of paying rent.
Yeah,
like they doing things at a very young age that a lot of adults have not conquered yet.
And if they ever have children,
they're gonna be.
What you think they're gonna do? They're gonna do the same thing for their children that Deion Sanders did for them.
Yep.
If they have a little of Deion in them at all.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah.
You know, you can not like the way Deion talk. You can not like what he say. You can not like how he dress. You can not like how he wears glasses. You can not like he wears hair to the back. But you got to like the man as a father.
Absolutely.
If you don't like Deion Sanders as a father, you must not be a father.
You got issues.
You must not be a father.
You got straight issues,
yeah,
man.
You got some real issues. So that's I mean, because am I just a Deion Sanders or his ability? I mean, you know.
Hey, you always say he's playing on the weak side of the field.
Yeah, I mean, you know, far as Deion Sanders being the greatest quarterback ever, not. I'll say that in a minute. But he's in the top of fathers, man.
Oh, no doubt.
Because
No doubt.
this is the whole thing. I got kids. I wish I could have did for my kids what he did for him.
Absolutely.
You know, so
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, so
You got to admire that.
As far as, you know, him, how he carry himself, and then how he carry himself, and what he say, and how he act, and how he dress, put him in a position to do what he's doing for his children.
Yeah.
So he done won.
Yeah.
He's a winner.
Yep,
I mean,
period.
no matter, you know, because I've always argued with people, oh, Deion ain't no greatest corner ever.
Yeah.
He might not be, but guess what?
I think you are. You know, I think you are.
I can't say you might be the greatest father ever.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and that's better
shot,
than
yeah.
and that's better than being the greatest corner.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about that.
That run laps around it, you know. And if I wanted, and Deion, if I thought you was the greatest corner ever, I think I would have put you on the other side of the defense.
Yeah.
With all the right-handed corner.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, but that's another story.
I understand.
I mean, but that has nothing to do with my respect for him as a coach, as a man, and as a father.
Yeah. So
I have the utmost respect for him for his fatherhood over anything.
So you're gonna be watching them boys this weekend.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch Deion. I mean, you know,
Got
as
to.
long as his sons are at Colorado. Now when his sons leave, I might not watch as much.
And he might have another stud out there though.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, but I'll probably look at some
You know,
other
they might be dominating and winning at that point. You know,
by the time his sons leave, he'll have everybody he wants. They'll probably be a better team.
Exactly.
Now, I would say in 2 years he'll be the 10-1 and the 11-0 team that everybody is gonna be afraid of.
Should be.
Yeah, because the number one quarterback for 2025 is already visited.
Already committed to him.
Yeah, already committed to him.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if the kid from Duncanville that has not lost a high school football game, because I'm sure Deion Sanders has a great rapport with Sample.
Yeah.
You know, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's considered in Colorado also.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll see, man. But I know they got their hands full this week with UCLA because they're no soft run over squad. Well, UCLA is picked to win this game. So
actually, the Pac-12 is an offensive dominated league, so on any given Sunday, Colorado can play with anybody in the Pac-12.
And did you see what I saw?
They did that when they played USC and all those guys.
Washington University, who everybody's been raving over, Mr. Michael Penix, went out to Arizona State and barely got a win out there.
Yeah.
15-7, I believe, is the final score.
So on any given day, Colorado can beat any one of these teams on any given Sunday.
Exactly. So that's
all
I'm
Deion
saying.
need is 2 more victories. He'll go to a bowl game.
Bowl eligible. Yep, straight up.
And if he become eligible, like I said a couple of weeks ago, you are forced into taking Deion to a bowl game because of the revenue and the attention that he's gonna get. Because that would be like taking money out your own pocket if you don't send.
And they ain't gonna do that.
No,
they're not gonna do that. So switching over, to Deion's alumni, his old school, Florida State. They went out and had a battle Saturday night versus Duke. I don't know if you got to watch that game at all.
What was the score, 15-18 or something?
No, it
was it high score or low score?
It was a good game. It was 38-20. Is what it ended up being.
Okay.
But it was before Florida State pulled off. That
was a tight game all
was
the way.
very tight.
Oh yeah.
Duke's defense is very good. They got guys that I know will be playing on Sundays on that defense.
Oh yeah.
And then Duke jumped out on them, but Florida State is even better. I think Florida State's going to be in that playoff for the national championship, and they got a really good chance of winning it.
Oh yeah,
because they have dogs out there.
Yeah.
My boy Mike has established himself out there. He's got the guys that he wants, that he needs out there right now. They got a heck of a running back. They got great receivers. Their quarterback's a Heisman candidate. And they got big boys in them trenches that go get it, man. Them boys, they fight, they scrap. I love watching it, man.
Just being honest, I wish Florida State would win.
Yeah, I do too.
Because this is just me personally. Mm-hmm. I'm sick of the SEC.
I am too.
I am sick of the SEC.
I am too.
I just am.
And
I'm not an Alabama fan. I mean, Georgia's not as bad, but they from the SEC, and I'm just sick of the SEC.
I tell you what, if Georgia and Florida State end up in the national title game, You have, from a talent standpoint, I think they're equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? I think they right here from talent standpoint. Right? Georgia's got some dogs. Florida State's got some dogs. Florida State might have on the skill positions. They might have the better dogs.
That's what I was going to say. I think Florida State has a slightly better skill position player.
Yeah.
Which her game won the trenches.
Well, see, I think
Georgia got dogs.
Yeah, they got dogs in the trenches too, though.
I mean, but I don't know if they got Georgia dogs though.
They do on defense. I don't know about that O-line now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Their O-line against Georgia D-line.
Yeah.
Now that might be, if that's where they're gonna lose, they will probably be there. But as far as receivers and running backs, man, Florida State.
They got it. The thing is, Florida State's D-line is really good. And this O-line got to practice against those guys.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think Georgia's D-line is any better than what Florida State rolls out there. And I know Georgia's got some dogs typically, but Florida State looks really strong.
Florida State is looking good.
They look really strong. So.
And I'm pulling for you, Georgia, Florida State.
Yeah. Yeah, I am too.
Because like I said, I'm a little tired of the SEC.
Yeah, the SEC, man. Yeah, they get too much.
Because they get a little beside themselves.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, well played game right there last week in Florida State, man. They came back, strapped that 10 strap tight at halftime and pulled off on them boys. And then Oklahoma barely got out of a game against UCF, Central Florida, man.
Texas barely got out too.
Barely got out of Houston. They jumped out on them, right?
Yeah, they jumped out like they were finna bury them boys.
Yeah, man.
Then I, you know me, I turned the channel and went and got a hot dog and
come back and tied up. 21 up. Yeah. Houston dog, they played a heck of a game, but Texas ended up pulling that thing out, man. Quinn Ewers did his thing, tossing that rock around the field, but OU, man, that Nick Anderson kid is really good, right? That number 4, the wide receiver.
Yeah,
man, he had 2 pretty long touchdowns in this game. And then, they're Dylan Gabriel. He's a heck of a talent, man. A great college quarterback. Puts that ball on the dime. He can run that thing a little bit too. He was out there throwing dimes in that OU game. But Central Florida, they have a guy, Lil Plummer. I can't say, I don't know his first name. He's got like 2 first, like Joe Bob Plummer, but he got 2 first names. But that boy, that was balling.
They say about 2 people, 2 first names.
What was that? That boy was out there balling though.
Yeah,
against OU, man, and throwing to them Baker boys out there, and it was just a really good game, man, and OU pulled it out. So congrats, OU. NCAA is a lot of fun. Notre Dame has a game this week as well. Forget who they play, man. My bad, ND. My fault. But we back on that gridiron. And, yeah, man, it's a lot of fun to watch. So keep this thing moving. Last night was opening night for the NBA. What you think about the Lakers, man? And Jokic.
Oh, that was just the first game.
Yeah.
The Denver team is returning champs. They've been together, but
got chemistry. Know how to play together.
I'm not sold on Denver. Mm-hmm. Just like they just gonna repeat as champions.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
especially when you got Dame out there with the freak. Lakers roster looks a lot better this year.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: until somebody stop LeBron from going to the finals, or at least stop him from going to the conference finals.
Yeah.
The Lakers always got a chance.
Yeah, no doubt. That's the man.
So,
he went back 23 too.
It's just the first game, and NBA really don't kick in until about January, February.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
no doubt.
And then a lot of these teams, here we go with these players with this money mentality. Now, if you want to talk about money mentality, basketball has got
the worst.
Oh my God! Did you
James Harden?
Did you see the contract that the Freak signed?
No, 3 years, like 100 or something?
$186 million
extension for
3 years.
Wow,
100. Now I'm good with numbers. That's about $62 million a year. I wouldn't pay. Me personally, I wouldn't pay nobody that much. I'm not giving you that much.
But see, they got it now though because of those TV deals.
I'm gonna have to keep it in my pocket, but I'm not knocking these guys because that's why some of these franchises aren't winning, because you know why? They are making as much money as the ones that are winning, but they're refusing to pay those 160 and 70 million salaries.
No doubt.
Because most of these guys, I mean, it's not like there's only one person that the NBA championship has followed around and around. That's LeBron.
Yeah.
If you get Kawhi Leonard, that don't mean nothing that you're gonna win. You get all. I mean, these guys are just way overpaid with not enough production. Now, Giannis, he got one title.
Yeah.
But they talk about him like he got 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Oh, Giannis is this, Giannis is that. No, Giannis won a title when LeBron
got one title.
Yeah, Giannis got one title.
No doubt.
Joker got one title.
Yep.
And now I heard that I saw some guys on the internet talking that Joker is one of the top 5 passers in the history of the NBA. Stop that. The Joker been in the league 9 years, ain't it?
Come on, man.
They just won the title, so what did he do to most 7 years?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I know he's been
MVP. The Joker is good, but he's no end all be all that they are.
He's no all-time guy.
Yeah.
Anything.
No, I mean,
anything.
These guys, that's only 2 guys really right now that you can say has done a lot. That's Steph Curry and LeBron.
Yeah.
I mean, not even KD, because if you ask me, I can't fly.
Man, my boy KD just jumped on the
Superman. He jumped on Superman's cape.
Yeah, man.
And flew around the world.
Yeah,
he can't fly himself, but he can fly.
He's a great Robin. He's the best Robin ever.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because it's the whole thing.
Other than Scotty.
Yeah, while you was getting MVP, they was double teaming Steph and Clay. They weren't even double teaming you.
Yeah.
They were double teaming the other guy.
Yeah.
So you got an easy MVP.
He's a dog. I just hate the fact that he can't do it by himself.
No, he can't do it by himself.
He won't do it by himself.
He don't have the right mentality.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
you said it. He don't got the right mentality, bro.
Kyrie,
he's not that.
Kyrie don't have the right mentality.
Yeah.
James Harden don't have the right mentality.
Yeah.
These guys, they.
Now I do think Kyrie in Dallas is a completely different player, and I'm very excited to see what he does this year.
Well, he didn't show it last year.
No, but he had a very limited time to show it.
Yeah, okay, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean,
and he got the contract.
There has nothing that Kyrie has done without LeBron that's made me think that he's going to
be a guy like that. Yeah.
That he can lead a team to a championship.
And they say he is the best player on the Mavericks.
No.
I mean, I'm just saying, that's what they say. He's the top dog on the Mavericks, and Luka knows it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's a word on the street, but I'm excited to see what these Mavericks do.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
They play tonight against Wemby.
He have the best skill set. He got the most skills.
Oh, no doubt.
That don't make you the best player because you got the best skills.
No doubt.
I don't think he's a better player than Luka.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
That's a real tough debate right there because Luka is great at what he does too, and Luka's 6'9".
This is the thing. Luka, by himself, pretty much. I mean, as a not by himself, as a lead horse.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that because when you got a team of horses, you got one lead horse.
Yeah,
it's usually a horse on the front and the left.
Yeah,
he's the strongest, the smartest because he's got to keep them straight. He's got to do the most pulling and all that. And I haven't seen anything that Kyrie has done as a lead dog. Luka did more as a lead dog than Kyrie. He took the Mavericks to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, no doubt.
Kyrie, without LeBron, most of his teams didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Without LeBron, most of his teams didn't even.
Yeah. Now you talking wins.
Yeah, I'm talking wins.
I'm talking just like pure skills.
Well, I don't care about skills if it don't equate to wins.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because James Harden probably got more skills, just as many skills as anybody. He can
Man,
handle the ball.
I can't stand
he can
James
shoot.
Harden.
He's
James
almost
Harden
a walking triple-double.
Retire. I hope you retire this year, bro. I hope you don't return to Philly and just hang him up, bro, and I'll be perfectly fine with that because I'm tired of watching your game.
I mean, because all this money's guaranteed.
Yeah, man. Go play in Dubai or something, man. They'll pay you, bro. But get up out this. I'm tired of watching you play, and I'm tired of watching you cry. And I'm tired of watching you.
You're never happy in those situations.
Yeah, man. Like
never happy.
Man, the man that made you a max player on 2 teams, and you still crying, bro. Like, I'm tired of you, James Harden. Be gone, bro. Be gone and don't come back. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. But Opening night was cool. The Suns went out there. They handled the Warriors pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
man.
the
The Warriors were
Suns
so
is,
little, bro.
Yeah, the Suns has got KD.
Okay, they just got my boy from the Wizards.
Yeah,
Bradley Beal. He didn't play last night.
And they got
Booker. And Booker balled last night. You know? Aiden is now up in Portland, so he's no longer there.
So what position does Booker play?
He's got to be. He's playing. He was a facilitator last night. He was playing point for the most part last night because Chris Paul's in Golden State now. And Golden State looks really little. It looks so small.
Yeah, small ball is going. Small ball is out, man. They're all small.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see what happens with Golden State. I don't know if that was the best move. They're gonna have to shoot the mess out of it.
Oh yeah, they are.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't got nothing down low, and
then Draymond is not nearly the player he was when they won that first championship.
And he ain't big.
Yeah, he says. But see, they kill people with small ball.
Yeah.
See, but now Draymond not hitting threes like he used to.
Yep.
He's not rebounding like he used to.
And that's the thing. They only going these possessions where they used to have 2 possessions per possession because they get an offensive board and kick it back out.
Now it's just one and done.
One and done. Now you better hit your shots.
Yeah.
Because you don't get another shot at it.
And I don't see what Bradley Beal. I mean, him and Booker plays.
He's a dog.
Too similar though. I mean, they both about the same size, 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, but I think Bill's a little bit more of a slasher than Booker.
Yeah, a little bit more slasher, a little bit more of a catch and shoot guy.
Mm-hmm. He's another guy that you have to make sure your body is on. It's going to open up the
and you
floor.
have to make sure he get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if KD and Booker is going to make sure he get the ball.
Yeah, well,
they make it. Now, one thing I know KD's going to do, he's going to make sure he get the ball.
Oh, no doubt.
And this is the thing between players and now and then. These players will not sacrifice any part of their game to make the team better. They should know, I gotta, like when you got James Harden and KD and Russ, and because that Oklahoma team was stacked, but they were young.
Yeah, they were young, very young.
And I think if they would have ran it back, they would have had a chance.
But KD jumped on Clay's.
But this is the thing. They had Golden State down 3-1.
Exactly.
And lost.
That's why I lost a lot of respect for KD.
Yeah, because this is the thing, and everybody
I lost a lot.
And everybody keeps talking about how Ross played. They better go watch and see how KD played in them last 3 games. Golden State came. He was horrible. He would not shoot the ball.
Where's KD? He went Ben Simmons on him.
Yeah, he went missing in action.
Yeah, man.
So
man. Almost like he sabotaged the series.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna say that. We ain't gonna say that about KD.
He wanted to catch on to Superman's cape.
Yeah, man. Latched on real hard.
Got 2 MVPs out of
some easy rings.
Yeah, 2 easy.
Nobody respects, but they still he got them.
Hey, he got 2 rings.
He got them though. But that's NBA, man. Watch out for the Mavericks versus Wembanyama tonight. Should be a good one. Should be fun. So keep this party rolling. Oh yeah. Hey, you know who signed another contract? He won a contract.
Michael Irvin.
Ain't nobody talking about this, man. So, if you remember, Super Bowl. First day of the opening week or the week of the Super Bowl, Marriott comes out. Defamation of character, straight up. They just slandered my boy Michael Irvin, talking about he all up on this woman and did all these things, said these things to her. And they sued my boy for what, $100 million or something?
Yeah.
Sued him for $100 million.
But the tables.
Michael Irvin was like, "What are you talking about? I ain't did nothing to no woman. Like who? Why am I getting kicked out? Why can't I go to the Super Bowl? Why can't I do my interviews? Why am I getting fired by Fox? I'm sorry, fired by ESPN.
Yeah.
Or whoever he was with.
Yeah, ESPN, let him go.
Why is this happening? I didn't even do anything.
Just let him go.
Let him go. Didn't want him to have a presence on TV, none of that. So he fought it.
But he's back on TV.
And he's back on Fox now with Skip and whoever else that he chooses to be with. And he also won that bag this past week.
$25 million.
$25 million to Marriott. So if your Marriott rates go up higher, you know why. You know what I'm saying? Because Michael Irvin got that bag.
I used to stay at Marriott.
Yeah.
I stopped.
Got to.
Yeah,
Can't mess with them unless they do that to not D-Town. You can't do our people like that.
No. I mean, I used to stay at Marriott, and that was one part of their what they call it, rewards club. I get rewards and points, and then I get a free room after so many points. And all. I had to quit staying at Marriott.
Because you saw how they handle your boy.
Yeah,
you appreciate
because this is the whole thing. Mike Irvin is an easy guy to like.
Yeah, he is.
Because he comes off just like the average guy.
Yep.
You know, he don't come off arrogant. If you ever meet him, and he's better now in his old age.
Yeah.
But he's real easy to talk to.
Yeah.
Real easy to take a picture with. All that stuff. Mike is a very outgoing, friendly guy that don't have anybody going.
Yeah, man. I told you a little story about. I mean, this is how cool Michael Irvin is. We were in Atlanta. I was coaching my 17U baseball team at the time, and we sitting here outside on the patio, and we see this gentleman walking up, and my girl's like, "Is that Michael Irvin?" And I look up, I'm like, "That is the playmaker," you know. So I met him on a few other occasions. So I walk up. You know, I had a couple of my guys behind me, a couple of the players that were with me, and they wanted to meet him. So I went up, hollered at Mike. I was like, "Hey, yeah, you know, you remember me from the softball game?" And he remembered who I was. All that. He was like, "How you been, man?" I was like, "Man, I'm good, bro. But hey, my team." He just stopped, man, and took pictures with the team.
They were all young men, right there.
All young men, 16, 17 years old.
Yeah.
Took pictures with everybody on my team that wanted to take a picture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sat there and talked to him, gave him some good advice and everything like that. Went on to him about his business, you know? And he's just a very personable guy. Didn't have no bodyguards around him. I'm talking walking on the street in Atlanta by himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so to see him go through that, especially as a fan, a Cowboys fan, and just a Michael Irvin fan as a human being, like, that was brutal. You knew it wasn't right. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's Michael Irvin's. I know at least second lawsuit he's won, but I think it might be 3, but I know 2 for sure.
Yeah.
And I think one of them was Channel 8 when they came out and said all this stuff about him. But this is his second lawsuit that he's won about people coming after him.
Wow, $25 million.
Yeah, $25 million.
Man, that's a good contract. That's a good one-year deal.
Like,
you know.
Hey, when you start talking about the millions, hey, that's a good contract. Hey, $25 million.
They call it that meal ticket.
Yes, sir.
And they short it and just say ticket. So 25 tickets is what Michael Irvin won.
You see, he got that bag on both sides. So,
yeah, man.
So he got the big bag, $25 million.
Hey, proud of you, Mike. Hey, you got to fight for your name, man.
And this is the whole thing about it. When it happened, I saw it on Fox.
Yeah.
Saw it on ESPN.
All over the place.
I saw it on CBS, ABC, all
Yahoo.
That. But guess what? Now that you got the $25 million, the only place I saw it was on the internet.
Ain't nowhere. Nobody's talking about the fact that he won.
Nobody said it.
Nobody wants to clean up his name or help him clean up that whole situation that took place.
Nobody is saying anything.
Only the negative news makes the news.
Oh, yeah. Because people like to see you fall from grace.
Yes, sir.
People love to see you fall.
Yes, sir. So that's the last thing they have imprinted in their mind is Michael Irvin got sued for doing this and that with this woman. But now that he's won,
nobody knows.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw the video, it was clear evidence that this man didn't do nothing that she was talking about.
Sitting there talking.
Having a friendly conversation.
And if he's saying all the stuff that you say he's saying to you, why don't you walk away?
You know what I'm saying?
If he said something ugly to you, why don't you stay there and laugh and shake his hand before you walk away?
Laughing, leaning further into the conversation.
And then before you leave, you shake his hand, even though he just said ugly things.
And walk away friendly.
Yeah, walk away laughing and smiling.
Yeah. No. While your manager hating. And it sounded like she was trying to save her own butt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then the other little guy that walked up, it's rumors, but nobody knows, is that supposedly they had some kind of connection.
Who, Michael?
No, the girl and the guy
that worked at the
hotel had some kind of connection, and then he probably is just my dad probably walked up and seen her flirting with Mike, then get off to the side and say, hey, Jack, you know how these boyfriends had this bad influence.
Oh yeah, talking. You know,
And I'm so glad that Mike got his money because if you don't do nothing else, get your money.
Get your money.
Get your money, Mike.
Playmaker still making plays in 2023, and he got rings.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And he got 3 rings. You know. But yeah, man. But I think that's it for the day.
That's
man,
it for the day.
Hey, we appreciate y'all joining us. We ain't got no tech talk for you this week.
Right.
Jonas is out, man. We'll be back next week with the full team, the full show. Hopefully we got a W out of those Dallas Cowboys. Hopefully the Rangers get some W's, man, starting Friday night in this World Series, man. Look forward to that. But yeah, man.
Yeah, Jonas is out. You know, we always be talking about AI, artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Well, you know, right now Jonas is out using the RI, the real intelligence.
Yeah.
Because all this is coming off the top of his head. We know, you see them bags?
Yeah.
You know about Mike Irvin?
Yeah.
I bet you Jonas is out getting one of them.
And getting them bags right now. Getting them bags right now. But yeah, we missed you this week, Jay. But hey, back in the building next week, bro.
Get that bag.
Yeah,
get that bag, Jonas.
Get that bag, bro. But yeah, man, we'll see y'all next week sometime around noonish. Peace.